Hey everybody, welcome to the Hamakua Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany and today we are fermenting. We are getting today's recipe out of one of my very favorite books, Can It and Fermented. I will go ahead and link this book down below so you guys can check it out too. Today's fermenting adventure is pickles. So we are gonna go ahead and get our pickles going. With this recipe, you can use a water crock, you can use a mason jar. There are all kinds of options. Today we are using a half-gallon mason jar. You're gonna go ahead and wash your cucumbers and get them going in an ice bath. You're gonna leave them in the ice bath for about an hour. Into your jar, you're gonna go ahead and add 10 to 15 cloves of garlic, 2 teaspoons of dill, 1 teaspoon, this says tablespoon, 1 tablespoon yellow mustard seeds, 3 jalapenos, and that is completely optional. I'm using 2 large ones today. And this says that you need to go ahead and use oak leaves, raspberry leaves, or horseradish leaves to keep its crispness. But I don't have any, and I have done this once before and they turned out pretty good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do without instead of trying to track some down at the store. After the hour is up of your cucumbers being in ice water, go ahead and put all of these things into your jar or your other fermentation vessel. For the brine, you are gonna need 4 cups of water and 2 teaspoons of salt. And 2 tablespoons of salt. After you have it all filled up with your brine, you're just gonna go ahead and put your, not really, kinda, sorta, you're gonna put your pickling puck or your weight or whatever you're using to weigh down what's in here. Honestly, I'm not that worried about it because the cucumbers are so jam-packed in there, they're not gonna really float to the top anyways. So go ahead and do that. Put your pickling pipe on there. And you're good to go. This is going to allow air to come out if it needs to, which it will because it will bubble. So that will allow it to go out, but not let any junk or bugs or flies get inside. And that's all we needed to do for right now. We're gonna just go ahead and keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't overflow, make sure it doesn't dry out for any reason. And we're gonna go ahead and let this ferment for about 2 weeks. The book says that this is a 14 to a 30-day ferment. And a lot of the variables are going to have to do with temperature and humidity. I'm in a very warm and very humid environment, so we're gonna go ahead and check on it in about 2 weeks and give it a taste test, and we'll go from there. It has been 3 weeks for our fermented pickles, and today we get to taste them. Now there's always going to be a little bit of calm yeast up at the top. That's normal. With ferments, I just scoop it off. We've got some of our dill in there as well. You can see that. Got the white stuff there, calm yeast, calm yeast. It is important to remember when you're dealing with ferments, you don't want to do any double dipping. So just grab what you're gonna grab out and that's gonna be it. It's very tangy. It's very sour. I really like the texture. Whew. It holds its firmness for sure. That is fermented. That must be the jalapeno too. I think I can get some of the spiciness in the back there afterwards. Oh yeah. Can you imagine this cut up on a hamburger? Ooh. That's a very fermenting pickle. So with this recipe, we had our 2 large jalapenos. I don't know, I want to guess it was about 15 cloves of garlic, which you can definitely taste in there very strongly. And then the whole half gallon of cucumbers. Mustard seeds in the bottom still. I would say that that is a success. It is extremely strong flavored, but it's really good. It's really good. Next time, I did these because I had extra cucumbers laying around that were perfect size for pickling. But next time, if I do it on purpose, I'll probably do a smaller batch because I'm not going to go through them as fast as I would with with regular dill pickles, but they are super tasty. As far as the recipe goes, out of our favorite fermenting book, definitely a winner for sure. The spices, the ratio, I feel like was really wonderful. The only thing I think I would change is that I might put in fresh dill. I would look to make sure it's safe to do first. I'm sure it is, but I would do fresh dill. I just feel like the dill flavor might come out stronger. I don't know that for sure, but that's just the only correction that I will make next time. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop these bad boys in the refrigerator and snack on them. Probably will end up putting them on a burger or something at some point, or even turning them into some sort of a relish. I hope that this encourages you guys to go ahead and try, get your toes into the fermenting world. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Hamakua Homestead. I'll see you again soon.